Praise God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Yahweh. We're going to begin our Sabbath worship. We're going to begin with the blowing of the shofar to call the assembly together. I do pray that your Sabbath is blessed. I do think that I do pray that you're entering into your Sabbath, communing with the Most High, and getting fed spiritually. I want to say Shabbat Shalom to everyone that's viewing and may view a little later on. Let me know while my husband is coming up here to do the blowing of the shofar. I want to let you know that I'm live on PastorG and live on YouTube and Facebook. So we know that on YouTube you can share this even in email. You can send this to email. There are still those who are not on the Periscope or Facebook, but they do know how to go and operate through YouTube. So I want to let you know that. All right, we're going to begin our Sabbath, blowing on the shofar. Praise God, hallelujah. I don't know, it's just something about that blowing of the horn and the shofar to call the Sabbath together. You know, it automatically takes me to spiritual Jerusalem. I would still have my eyes closed and hubby looked over at me like, okay, that's all. And I'm like, I can have some more. You know, it does something for me. Praise God, hallelujah. At this time, we're going to pray. I'm going to pray and bless the word on tonight. Father Yahweh, we do come before your throne, grace and mercy. We thank you. We praise you and we worship you right now in spirit and in truth. We thank you that you are Yahweh alone, all by yourself. You don't need any help. You said you had to swear by your own self, for there was no other to swear by. And this, we put our trust, our faith, and our hope in you, O Yahweh, that you are the Redeemer, and you bring us into a salvation that we may live and be in God with you. And so on this Sabbath, we do know that the Sabbath is all about you, Yahweh, and less of us, none of us, that we may sup, dine, abide with you, and learn about you in a more excellent way. So I'm praying, Father Yahweh, that the Spirit, the Ruach HaKadosh, have thine own way. Oh, Holy Spirit, within me, remove self, flesh, remove ginger nature out of the way, and let the Ruach distribute, let the Ruach talk, let the Ruach lead, let the Ruach guide on tonight, let the Ruach bring us into that comfort. That comfort, you said, I will not leave you comfortless, but I will send the Ruach. So let the Ruach have the Ruach's way. For I'm just a vessel being used to distribute the word to further of Yahweh, your kingdom. Bless every hearer and bless those up under the sound of my voice. Bless them as only you can, oh Yahweh. Hallelujah. Bless them in a mighty and a special way, oh Yahweh. Look into their heart. You know the heart of man. Master, I don't know what they stand in need of, but we all stand in need of something, oh precious Father. And we stand in need of those things that are beyond our reach and beyond our control. We need the heavens, even as Yeshua asked us to pray that thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We want the as it is in heaven on tonight. We don't want the nature nature of this earth. We don't want the nature of self, but we want your kingdom to come to rule and reign in this body so that we may be Jerusalem, that city of peace, that movable sanctuary, as we are the living temple, that we may clean ourselves, purify and purge ourselves, that thy name may dwell within us, oh Heavenly Father. So we arrive to this place on tonight. We need you like never before, Father. Even around the world, I'm asking on tonight that somebody hear the word that's going to go forth, and somebody see in the Spirit what the Spirit wants to say unto Israel and the body of the Messiah. These are our prayers and blessings I ask you in thy name, Yahweh, and through thy Son, thy word, thy bane, HaMashiach Yeshua, Selah and Selah. Praise God. Wait, can I have just a little bit more on this? It's all the way up. It seems like it's usually up a little bit more. It's having me too. It seems muffled. No, I'm talking about for my hair. It seems. What? Has it been adjusted? Huh? Oh. Yes. Okay, it seems like I'm straining. All right. Okay. Before my hand. All right, we had some technical difficulties. Yeah. I'm having to. Seems like I'm having to strain. Talk a little bit harder than usual. All right, on tonight, the word, I'm not going to be before you too long. I'm going to come out of the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 3. I'm in chapter 30. We're going to go through all of 1 Samuel, chapter 30. 1 Samuel, chapter 30. We're going to go through all of it. We're going to start in verse 1. But if you will, go to verse 6. If you all see my title was Encourage Yourself. We're going to learn by example, one of the greatest examples amongst other great examples in the Torah. We have Moshe, we have Abraham, we have Elisha, we have Elisha. All right, we have some great people. I love this paradigm that was left unto us as a shadow. All right, I love it, and I think we can learn a lot. Especially, let me say, this is not alleviating anybody. This is not alleviating. That is so much better. Whatever you just did. Okay, but that's better for that. That's better for me. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if somebody come in, we'll turn it back down. All right. Y'all, we just have to do this. We're just so natural with you all. You're all part of the family. But that's so much better for me. Praise God. You know that sometimes the speaker is the one that has to feel comfortable doing what they're doing. All right? For the people. All right? All right. So, you got to learn. It says that the things in the first writing is for an example. They are for an example. Listen, if they went through the same process and got a result, why try to reinvent the wheel? All right? And so I'm bringing something because, listen, even as being Christians, Christians who follow the Bible, all right? Anybody who follows this Bible and allowing this biblical spiritual writing to conduct your lives, I, as one, cannot come before you and say, after you decide to take this home, all right? That everything is going to be all right. A lot of people paint a picture. Now listen, life does get more beautiful and easier, but listen, this is the reason why it gets more beautiful and easier is because you understand the operation of Yahweh. The way people go through the same problems, all right, situations and circumstances, but the outcome sometimes is not the same outcome. There's not the same result from that situation. That's why you find people oftentimes they say, well, I went through the same thing and this happened. You know, something a little bit, the outcome, how they came out of that was just a little bit more devastating, the same situation. So what is so beautiful about allowing the mind of Yahweh, all right, which is this word, all right, which is so beautiful, because Yahweh said, listen, my thoughts are not your thoughts and my ways are not your ways. What he's saying is that I have some thoughts, all right, that will bring you through, that will produce the results that you need in situations. What happens is sometimes people don't give us like the solution to the situations and the circumstances that we face. All right? And so a lot of people give an anecdote according to their experience. And then when something happens, then they say, well, they didn't listen to my instructions, what I told them verbatim. They kind of give an excuse. But listen, if you give the same anecdote from the prescription, all right, from the scriptures, then it's on Yahweh. Then you can go back to the Father with his word, so his word won't return unto him void. You can go back unto the Father and you can say, well, Father, Abba Yahweh, well, according to your word, blase, blase, blase. But you can't really go back to the Father and say, well, deacon so-and-so, bishop so-and-so, and preacher, prophet so-and-so said and told me to do this so I can get this. Really, what Yahweh does is that he kind of turns like a deaf ear, because we're living in a knowledge explosion age. That means knowledge is really, you really can't use the excuses, well, I don't know. Because knowledge is like everywhere. So Yahweh will begin to turn, all right, a deaf ear to some things. And then you say, well, is he hearing me? You know, but what he's trying to do, he begins to turn a deaf ear is because he really is trying to get you to go into his word. All right, and he wants you to have a dependency upon his word. That way you can build the trust that you need to build, because we all are becoming like evangelists. All right, whatever you do, listen, you're going to tell somebody about your testimony. Well, this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. And when I went to the word and I put the word on it and the word produced. So on tonight, what I want to talk about is that what I'm seeing is a lot of discouragement in the body. All right? Those who are biblical believers, all right? Because I don't want to narrow it down to just Israel. I don't want to narrow it down to just Christians in the church. I want to bring it full circle to biblical believers, all right? You have those outside of Israel and outside of Christianity all right, that are biblical believers. They say, no, I'm not a Christian, all right, and I'm not a Hebrew Israelite, but I am a Bible-based believer, all right, and that's okay. That is good. That is a good thing. So what I'm trying to do, last week I spoke about like the spread of Yahweh's name. The spread, actually what you're spreading is the nature of Yahweh. And what you're spreading is the testimony that comes from serving Yahweh. You would tell somebody else about your experience that you're having with Yahweh. The thing is, when you begin to tell your experience, you should be able to tell it biblically based. All right? So what I want to do tonight, this is not like a strong revelational, but what I'm finding is sometimes we look over the most simplest things that we're having the most struggle in, the most problem in, the most problematic areas in our life. One area in our lives, all right, as we're on this spiritual journey, is how to remain encouraged in Yahweh. How do you do that? Because you will begin, as you mature and you grow, there will come across a lot of discouragements because you have this high expectancy, this high hope of manifestation. Well, if I do this, I need this to happen. If I do this, I need this to happen. And oftentimes there's not a lot of manifestation. And so what happens is that we get weary in well-doing. That's where we at. I see it on all social media. All right. Those who are professing to have biblical insight, but I see a lot of discouragement in all areas in our lives, in relationships, in job seeking, in career seeking, in skill seeking, in relationships with our children, with our friends, with co-workers, bringing forth your dreams and your visions and entrepreneurship and things not moving fast, and you really sometimes you don't have the to stick with it, to see it come to fruition. So how do you remain encouraged with the word that says that I can do all things through the Mashiach that strengthened me, or greater is he that is in me than he is in the world, or be not weary in well-doing, for you shall reap if you faint not. And so we hear all these scriptures of encouragement, but how do we hang on to them through the tough times, through the times of not quick manifestation? Eventually something is going to produce. The earth is going to yield her seed unto you, and you're going to produce the fruit that's needed in due season. But what do you do in the meantime? What do you do when you get up one day and that day you just ain't with it? You still got your dream, you still got your vision, but that day, all right, you may get a phone call, or your children may get on your nerves, or your spouse may say something that throws you off guard, and your friend or your co-worker at work, you get the word, and you just ain't feeling it that day. And don't you know it's in those times that people say, oh, forget it all. Just a moment, like yesterday you was okay. Yesterday everything was okay. When you laid down, everything, you laughed, you giggled, you talked, but when you woke up, said, forget it all. What happened for you to say, oh, just forget it all? But with all the word, with all the study, with all the biblical study, with all the prayer, all right, with having those that you can call on and depend on, and you do that, and then one day you get up in a moment and say, you know, I'm tired. Forget it all. Forget all this. And so you walk away from your vision. You walk away from your dream. You walk away from what you worked so hard for over the years, and you're almost there, but something within you say, you know what? Forget it. What do you do at that moment? All right? Because really nothing has changed. It was the same yesterday when you went to sleep, okay? But when you woke up, you didn't have that extra You didn't have that, just that extra little bit more joy, or that extra just a little bit of strength to go and keep on working on what you're working on, or keep on walking in your spirituality. What do you do then? Nobody tells you what to do. All right? And so oftentimes when we find ourselves in that, in prior positions or prior conditions, you know, we called on somebody, but maybe this time nobody's there. What do? You went, last time you was able to pray about it somehow. You had enough strength, but this time, some reason you just don't have that strength to pray. So what do? How do you encourage yourself, all right, when it looks like everything is against you? Oh, tonight, I know I said a mouthful, but I wanted to give you a lot. I want to give you something to hang on to through this walk, because this walk, you're going to get discouraged because it looks like everything and everybody is moving in motion around you. Well, what are they doing that I should be doing? Or how's it they able to do that and I'm not able to do that right now? And so we begin to we ponder all this stuff. I want to encourage you with an example of David, our ancestors. Now, David, we know the history of David. He fought Goliath as a little boy. He was called. He was ruddy. He was ruddy. He was a little shepherd boy. He kept the sheep. He came up against lions. He came up against bears. He fought battles. And the majority of his life, he ran from Saul. So what brings us to chapter 30 and verse 6, all right, we're going to see what happened with all that David has been through up until this point. Chapter 30 is the second to the last chapter of 1 Samuel. So David has accomplished a lot up until this point. He's been through, you got to go back, read about David. If you study David, though David went through this and that, and he went through, the Bathsheba, his flesh, and all that. But when David went through his circumstances, one thing you're going to always see David do. It said that David inquired of Yahweh on what to do in the situation. It's not that David, when he was called that now he was going to be circumstance-free or situation-free. Everybody kind of paints a picture as if your life is going to be so, circumstance-free. You're never going to go through nothing, and you're never going to come up against some hurdles, some boundaries, some walls, some obstacles, and then when you do, people kind of begin to judge you, all right, and say, well, where is your Yahweh? All right, where is he at? Why are you always going through? And so they begin to say, either you're not walking right, or either you're not doing something right, or either, your Yahweh is not there for you. All right? Listen, you're going to run up against it. David said that he was a man after Yahweh's own heart. He was not sin-free. He was not circumstance-free. He was not situation-free. All right? We're going to see. All right? But one thing, how he was always, when he found himself in a bind, you're going to see that one of the things that David does is that he inquires of Yahweh on what to do. And that's what made him. Not because he was this man that didn't have temptations and didn't have faults. That didn't make him after Yahweh's own heart. What made him after Yahweh's own heart? He realized the human nature that he was, and he knew what Yahweh had called him to, that he was going to always have to inquire of Yahweh. All right, so now let's go to 1 Samuel with a little bit of background of David. 1 Samuel chapter 30. Verse 6 says, and David was greatly distressed. We're going to study and see why. All right. Here's a man that had fought. He just come from out of the battles with defeating the Philistines. All right. And he was going back unto, all right, his country. All right. Where he dwelt. And so it says, and David was greatly distressed. A great man. So where do we get off thinking that people in leadership, all right, don't get stressed out? Here goes David. David, it says, listen, he was greatly, not just stressed, but he was greatly distressed, for the people spake of stoning him because the soul of all the people was grieved. Now we're going to see the crux of this. All right. Why would they grieve? And why did they want to stone David? David always led them to victory. So what's going on? All right. So the people was grieved, every man for his sons and for his daughters. But David, you can already know the environment. This is the people stressed. David stressed. The people are grieved. They want to stone David. But look at what look at how, this is how he was a man after Yahweh's own heart. Look, it says, but David encouraged himself. Now, didn't he encourage himself like a lot of people think that we do? A lot of people want to encourage themselves. Oh, you know what? I got all these problems and situations and circumstances and situations. I'm going to get drunk. I'm going to get high. I'm going to get turned up. I'm going to get loose. I'm getting somebody to sleep with tonight. I'm going to shoot up. All these things how we try to encourage ourselves. All right? But you can't, when you walk with Yahweh, you can't encourage yourself how you used to encourage yourself. However it was, all right? Because you'll find yourself in a situation, all right, that'll really be too hard for you to get out all the time. And what you're going to end up doing, you're going to end up calling on Yahweh to help you out of the stress that you was in, and then whatever you did to encourage yourself. Because see, a lot of times what people do when they got something spiritual going on, like stress and distress and depression, that's spiritual. But to encourage yourself, they'll do something physical to try to alleviate what's going on spiritual. That's where the problem, that's where I want us to understand, what do you do at that moment? At that particular time, at that crossroad, that point, right there, what do you do? All right? We see David's situation already without even going encouraged himself in Yahweh, his Elohim, his source, his judge, his king, his sovereign one, his righteous one. He encouraged himself in Yahweh. It said, listen, for the joy of Yahweh will be your strength. What we have to do is find Yahweh's joy, abide in that joy. When we abide in the joy of Yahweh, we will gain the necessary strength that we need in that situation. So we see David has a situation. The people, his people, all right, want to stone him. They want to stone him. It's kind of like when people take out something on you, but you didn't really do it, you're just around, and so you become the scapegoat, but you didn't really have anything to do with it. These people, all right, was David's people, and because the situation came about that David was just as perplexed about, the people didn't have nothing around them to take out their frustration, their anger, and their distress. And so immediately they turned to David because he's the leader. All right, and all thought, now David was with them, all right, when they came back home, knowing that David didn't have anything to do with the situation, but immediately we got to take something out on somebody, all right, we got to blame, somebody got to be the blame, even if they didn't have anything to do with it. All right? But it says that David encouraged himself. Now, I used to title this a couple of times is how to remain focused in the battle. How to remain focused in the battle. How did David, with the stress, this heavy stress that a lot of us haven't gone through what we're going to see David went through. But if David can handle what he went through, all right, encourage himself in Yah. David was a great mighty man of war. He could fight. He won battles. He could have used his own strength. He could have got angry. He could have got upset and said, I'm going to handle this the way I know how to handle this. But it says that David encouraged himself in Yahweh. Now, let's see a little bit what David went through. Go back up to 1. Let's read. And it came to pass, 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 1. And it came to pass when David and his men were come to Ziklag on the 3rd day that the Amalekites had invaded the south. And Ziklag had smitten Ziklag and burned it with fire. He come back home and he see his whole city burned down. Now come on. We just read that David encouraged himself in Yahweh. A couple of Sabbaths ago, I preached about operating out of your higher self. We're going to see David operate out of his higher self. He could have operated. He was a man of war. He could have got angry. David could have done so many things, but we're going to know, as you follow me, I want you to understand that David encouraged himself in Yahweh. When I'm reading, I want you to say, man, I would have handled this. How would you handle this coming through this situation? How would you thought about this? All right? Situations. Apologize. I'm so natural tonight, y'all. All right. Something in my mouth. How would you thought? What would be your first reaction? and deal with you. Really? Reacted in the situation that we're going to see he reacted in. Why can't we in our situations? All right? So, and it came to pass, all right, and the thing, the Ziklag was burned with fire too. And had taken, listen, the city's burnt down. Follow me. I want to paint a good picture. Because I want to let us know that sometimes it's not as tough as it seems. All right? 2, and had taken the women captives that were therein. They slew not any, either great or small, but carried them away and went on their way. So they captured all the women, all right, in the camp. The city burned down. They took, because remember, David and the men are coming back from battle. They're coming back from running from Saul. They're coming back from fighting. They're coming back home, and this is what they see. They already been on a journey fighting. They tired. They hungry. They want to be with their women. They want to see their children. They want to chill. They tired, but they come back, and this is what they see. I want to paint a real good picture. 3. So David and his men came to the city, and behold, it was burned with fire. Feel? I just want you, how would you feel? All right? What's going through your mind? What do you want to do? What is the flesh telling you to do? What would you do? All right? How would you handle at this point? David walked with Yah. We walk with Yah daily. But when situations and circumstances come about, we kind of like don't deal with the situation according to our walk. We've been learning all this time. We've been studying all this time. We've been praying all this time. But as soon as something heavy comes our way, we don't handle the situation according to how we walk daily, according to what we're studying, according to how we pray, even according to the advice that we give others on how they should handle situations. So, 4. Then David and the people that were with him put yourself in this atmosphere. It says, then David and the people that were with him lifted up their voice and wept. Now, wasn't nobody with them but men. I want to pause right here and let me just add this. Men, because you cry, because you're in a stressful situation, don't mean that you're weak. You know, we heard all the time, don't you suck them tears up, don't you cry, boy. Be a man about it. No, that's a way of releasing. So now we got a lot of angry young men walking around in the world, and that's part of the reason why we're having shootings and school shootings, because nobody knows how to release their anger. Nobody's telling them, suck it up. You ain't a man. If you cry, it's a sign of weakness. Somebody see a sign of weakness in you. Oh, it's in. But look at David and the men. It said what? Then David and the people that were with him lifted up their voice. They began to wail. They begin to cry. They begin to wail. Listen, their city is burned down. Their homes are gone. Their wives and their children are gone. They begin to cry. They begin to weep. They begin to be in anguish. And we be on this journey. We act like that when people are weeping, and people when they're in anguish and when they're sorrowful, that they're not being spiritual. These are David and his men. All right, wailing in much grief over their situation that they're in. So I don't know where we get all having to prove anything to anybody. I'm hard. Look at and tough, you know, and angry and uptight, and you know that, man, don't cry, don't show their emotions, don't operate out of your. These people right here, these men and David, they are in their emotions. So what would you tell them? All right, the same situation. Suck it up, don't you cry. Be a man about it. You men, you weak. David could have turned right around and said, you men, you weak. We just came from battle. Suck it up. If you cry, you're going to make us lose focus. But look at this. David. And then David and the people that were with him lifted up their voice and wept until they had no more power to weep. They cried and cried and wailed and hollered and screamed until they had no more life. They didn't even have no more strength to weep no more. But always remember, through this situation, this is a situation. After I get through with you, you know how you're going to feel when I get through with you in this message. Oh, shoot, I can handle anything. Man, let me get up from here and encourage myself. Because I ain't been through what David been through. I ain't fought no battles. I ain't been in no war. I ain't led no people to battle. I ain't lost no spouses. I ain't lost no children. Not like that. All right? Not one person doing all of that. That's what I'm saying. You may have experienced something here and there, but I'm talking about one person who fights battle. Who's leading people, and he comes back home, and this is what he finds. Listen to this. And David, 2 wives were taken captives. Oh, it's going to be some smoke in the city now. They got David wives. So you know, don't mess with a man and his wife. Oh, he gonna flip the script. He could have done so. He could have went so many ways, y'all. But David encouraged himself in Yahweh. It says, and David 2 wives were taken captive, Ahinoam and the Jezreelite, and Abigail, the wife of Nabal the Carmelite. And David was, and David, here we come to, all right, the foundational scripture. And David was greatly distressed, for the people spake of stoning him, because the soul of all. Now listen, now do you understand why they want to stone David in the same situation? He done lost his house, his stuff, his spoil, his goods, his wives, his children. Same situation. But we got to take something out on somebody, and we always take stuff out on the innocent person. All right? David was right with him. What? They want to stone David? You know, stoning was, we're going to kill you. That's what they're going to stone David to the death. And then they ain't going to have no leader. Then nobody's going to know how to go and do what they need to do. But listen. Because the soul of all the people was grieved, every man for his sons and his daughters, but David encouraged himself in Yahweh, his Elohim. 30:7. And David said, now look what David does. Now the picture I just paint for you. Now look what David does. Look what David does. This is how he encouraged himself in Yahweh. And David said to Abiathar the priest, Ahimelech's son, I pray thee, bring me hither the ephod. And Abiathar brought thither the ephod to David. Now an ephod, all right, was a pouch, and what was in the pouch was 2 stones. And the 2 stones, all right, it's just like dice, all right? They resemble dice. And on these 2, and in the ephod, there was these 2 what we call stones. And however you threw them, all right, will tell him what to do. All right, this is how they, what's the word I want to use? This is how they, the word come to me. All right, and Abiathar brought thither the ephod to David. And David, look what David does. All right? Now, David had a lot within him that he really could have done whatever he wanted to do. He had a lot. He just come from winning battles, and he knew how to avoid Saul. All right? So he had the wits to go forward and to do whatever it is that he wanted to do. But look what David does. After the people stoning him, right? They're grieved. David grieved. They all wept. The wives are gone. The children are gone. The city is burned down. But look what David does. 8. And David inquired at Yahweh, saying, shall I pursue after this troop? Shall I overtake them? And Yahweh answered him, pursue, for thou shalt surely overtake them, and without fail recover all. Listen, there's a lot in this. There's a lot of richness even in this verse. Listen, first thing David does is that he goes before Yahweh. He knew that he could not operate out of his own strength concerning a great situation that was greater than him just coming out of battle and winning battles. Greater than him, all right, avoiding Saul. All right, running from Saul, we're able to avoid Saul. All right, even if you just go back one chapter, he even came up against the Philistines saying that he cannot cross over and be with him, journey with him. Right before he come home, he came up against another situation. David always knew that whatever he was in was much greater than him. And so what he does is David inquired, and they would have said no. You think David would have followed orders? Or David would have said, forget what Yahweh say. I'm going after my children and my wives and my stuff, my spoil, and my people. All right? He's asking, anytime you ask a question, we ask questions with wanting the answerer to give us the answer that we want. You ask questions in order to get the answer from the person that you're asking the question. And they may say yay or nay. They have the option of answering your question according to their ability. Okay? But oftentimes, we don't ask questions. We ask questions, we wait for the answer, and if we don't like the answer, then we will disagree. But you ask me a question, which is my opinion on something that you want more insight, more than your insight. You want some more insight. You want some more direction. You want some more instruction. This is how we handle Yahweh. In our lives, when we come up with situations, as long as everything is okie doke and okay and going good, then we're praying to Yahweh and we're not really expecting anything back. But as soon as that situation comes in our life, we won't go to Yahweh because a lot of times we don't want to abide in the answer that Yahweh gives us. What Yahweh knows is no matter what, Yahweh knows better. No matter the answer, he went with the expectation that Yahweh may say, don't go after them, do not pursue. He would have had to be okay with that. Even within his mind, he probably would be thinking, why not? I need to, but our thoughts are not Yahweh's thoughts and our ways are not Yahweh's. But he had enough sense in this situation that was so overwhelming. He encouraged himself by going to Yahweh and saying, listen, should I pursue? That's a real heavy question to pose, because he stands in the position of hearing no. And I'm sure that he would have been more distressed. But let me read on. Shall I pursue after this truth? Shall I overtake them? And Yahweh answered. This is the answer. Yahweh said pursue. Now, listen. Without actually or physically going forth, David accepts by faith the result that Yahweh has told David was going to happen. David did not allow the situation that was before him to determine the outcome. David could have looked at his surrounding situation and said, there is no way the answer that you've given me that the outcome is going to be this. But by faith, listen, he says, and Yahweh answered him, pursue, for thou shalt surely overtake them, and without fail recover all. Can you imagine how David is feeling right now? He doesn't have the physical evidence to say that he's going to recover all. He's already weak within himself. How does he have this enough faith in Yahweh when Yahweh tells him to pursue, go forward, and you're going to recover all? You know, instantaneously, he could have been thinking like, oh man, possibilities of the situation. Sometimes when things are too big for us, we will begin to think about what's in our limited ability to think about. We can't think about what we really don't know about or we don't have the faith in. And oftentimes it's at this point where we say, I'm letting go. I'm throwing in the towel. Now, Yahweh has given you a vision. He's given you a dream. Yahweh gives you the outcome and don't give you the in-between. What Yahweh says is that you will conquer. That you will, greater is in you, that you will pursue, that you will conquer, that you know your business will flourish. But it's that in-between time, all right, what Yahweh has said, but what we are in, what we're actually seeing, what we're actually physically dealing with on a day-to-day basis, just like David. David is physically in a situation that he can see with his empirical eyes. My wife is gone. The whole camp is gone. These men and their family gone. They upset about, they want to kill me. How am I going to get them to understand that Yahweh says, listen, we're going to recover. We're going to go back. Only a great leader can encourage a group of people who have no more hope. All right? They have no more vision. At this point, they just come out of battle, but don't even trust David no more. David done led them through victories and battles. They have overcome, but they came to a point. We don't even trust you no more, David. Our people gone, my wife gone, children gone. All the stuff I worked so hard for, my house burned down, my community. So what David had to do is to go to the source, all right, and gain strength from the source to go back to these men and say, listen, let's gather ourselves together, all right, let's put on my thinking cap, and by faith, Yahweh says that we will recover all. What do you do at the crux, at the point in the road where you can either go here or there, and Yahweh is telling you to go down a road that looks like the impossible? We want to go down what we're familiar with. We want to go down the road of the possible, what we see that needs to be done just in case it don't work out. So we hold on to that. But when you hold on to our own ability and don't rely on the impossibility of the creator of the source, then you're not going to get the manifestation that's needed, all right, to bring you to a point of conquering and overcoming. What we do oftentimes is that we put ourselves in a position that we're used to where we get the same result, all right? But we want a Yahweh result with our own ability. And Yahweh calls you much higher. He calls you, us all, out of that comfortable place. And he calls us when we are in situations and circumstances that are beyond our control. So what do? Do you go back and return to what you're familiar with? Or do you go on and listen to the voice that say, go and pursue and conquer, and you will recover everything that's been lost unto you? This is where I'm trying to get us to be over. This is the point in our lives where we need to become overcomers. We never overcome. We just come to the point in the road. All right? But we never overcome. We never conquer what it is that we need to conquer in order to produce so that the earth can yield her fruit unto you in due season. I want you to learn how to go beyond the situation that brings you stagnant. What do you do when you're stagnant? What do you do when you have an actual physical situation that's presenting itself to you that's saying, I don't know how this is going to turn around. I don't see no more hope. I don't see, it looks like a dead end road. What do you do? Right there, you got to decide how you're going to encourage yourself. Are you going to encourage yourself in you? Or are you going to encourage yourself in Yahweh? Let's read on. 39. So David went, he and the 600 men that were with him, and came to the brook Besor. He and the 400 men, for 200 abode behind, which were so faint that they could not go over the brook of Besor. Listen, I'm pointing out some nuggets because I'm going to make it all make sense. But oftentimes, listen, we are so negative. Listen, you know how we say everybody that starts out with you may not finish with you, but we kind of take that in a negative tone as if they are supposed to finish with you. But it's not all negative. They come as far as they can with you, but they may not have the strength. You may have a great work within you, and they don't have that type of strength to finish your work within you, but they did do as much as they could to help you along your path. But they come to a point to say, I don't have no more strength. It is not a bad thing. Listen to this again. But David went, he and 600 men start out that were with him, and came to the brook Besor, where those that were left behind stayed. But David pursued, he and 400 men, all right, went from 6 to 4, for 200 abode behind, which were so faint that they had good intentions. Listen, some people have good intentions. You're great. Your work is too great. Your work is too heavy. Your work is too anointed. All right? Everybody, listen, it's not a negative thing to say, well, everybody that finished, that started out with me, didn't finish with me. All right? That's not a negative thing. Maybe they can. Respect them as far as, listen, respect them as far as they came with you. When they took the time and they prayed with you, they was there with you when you need words of comfort. Maybe along the way you needed some food. Maybe along the way you needed this. But there came a point where you had to move on, but they didn't have the means to move on with you. All right, everything. I love my husband. On today, I was just feeling some type of way, and my battery in my car was dead. I was getting in, I was gonna go running. I was really gonna do some things, run some errands, and I was just so upset. And he said, "Babe, listen, everything is not a conspiracy." You know, I just always think the world is that when things don't work out the way I want them to, because I'm always coming up against something is always going on with Ginger. Always. And so when it don't pan out the way I want it to, when I want to, how I want it to, you know, then I just think, oh, the world is against me. The world and the earth ain't yielding unto me. And I find myself in those places. All right? And so he said, babe, it's not a conspiracy. Sometimes the battery in the car dies out, you know. And sometimes you need a new battery. That's all. And so I'm like, well, okay, babe. But I wanted something else. See, I wanted to hear something. I called him and said, where's my battery? My car ain't starting up. I asked the question. He gave me the answer. I didn't want the answer that I gave, so I began to give the answer that I wanted to hear to encourage myself. I have to use me as an example, y'all. All right. Praise y'all. Hallelujah. So, 11. And they found, listen what Yahweh begins to do with David. Because David had enough strength to step out on faith. David had enough faith to do what Yahweh just told him to do, regardless of how he was feeling. He was in his feelings. He cried, he wept, he was distressed like that, and he was in a zone, you all. All right? But listen, how Yahweh begins, all right, to work things out on his behalf. All David had to do was walk the path that Yahweh told him to walk, and not walk the path that he thought was best, that he wanted a guaranteed result. So I'm going to take this matter in my own hands. All right? But Yahweh saying, listen, there's going to be a guaranteed result, but my way. You got to trust. What does it say? Trust in Yahweh with all your heart. You know what your heart is? Your heart is your mind, your will, your emotions, and your intellect. Trust in Yahweh with all those. Lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Yahweh, and Yahweh will direct your path. How many times do we do that? All right, let's read on. All right, here go Yahweh. And they found an Egyptian in the field and brought him to David, and gave him bread. All right, what are you talking about? People say, you better feed your enemy. All right, we talking about we don't want to go outside. We don't want to deal with those outside of our culture, outside of our race, because they all traitors and they all enemies. Yahweh will put you in a situation where the wicked will have to bless you. The wicked, the unrighteous will have to be of a resource which you quit limiting yourself to your own people and your own culture. You're doing yourself a disservice. Look at what Yahweh does for David, because David, all right, straighten himself up, straighten his back up, listen to the instructions. Yahweh puts someone on the opposing side that, all right, was in the midst of who knew that burnt down his camp and took his wives and took his spoil. You know what we'll do? Oh no, we don't have no dealings with the white man. We don't have no dealings with the Indian. We don't have no dealings with the Muslim. We don't have no dealings with the Christians. We don't have no dealings with man, you guys need to get on to that. And they found an Egyptian in the field and brought him to David and gave him bread, and he did eat. And they made him drink water. 12. And they gave him a piece of cake of figs and 2 clusters of raisins. And when he had eaten, his spirit came again to him, for he had eaten no bread nor drunk any water 3 days and 3 nights. And David said unto him, to whom belongest thou? Why in your situation? Who are you? All right? And whence art thou? And he said, I am a young man of Egypt, servant to an Amalekite. And my master left me because 3 days ago I fell sick. Ain't that just like the enemy? All right, they'll leave their own. All right, you ain't no more use. You ain't no more good. We ain't no we do it. You leave them. All right. No telling what type of service and help he was to them up until that point. All right, but it's the enemy that shows you the mind of the enemy. All right, listen. We made an invasion, and so now he begins to talk. You know, they have fed him. He feeling good. His life came back. His strength came back. So now he's spilling the beans. He said, we made an invasion upon the south of the Kerethites, and upon the coast which belongeth to Judah, and upon the south of Caleb, and we burned Ziklag with fire. And David said unto him, canst thou bring me down to this company? And he said, swear to me by Elohim. See, he maybe didn't know Yahweh's name. Swear unto me by your source, your El, your mighty one, all right? That thou wilt neither kill me, nor deliver me into the hands of my master, and I will bring thee down to this company. All right, so you see what Yahweh begins to do? And when he had brought him down, behold, they were spread abroad upon the earth, eating and drinking. See, all you got to do is just be a little patient. Be a little patient, because you're always going to find the enemy off guard. They get lax in what they do because they don't have enough sense. All right? We always look at the wicked in their prosperity, but the way that they prosper, they don't have good, intelligent sense. They just do things, all right, and then they reap a result, but they don't know how to keep what they have gathered. That's the difference. All right, and that's the difference with serving Yahweh. Yahweh say, listen, where have you robbed me in tithes and offerings? Listen, yes, people reap. All right, they prosper. They don't have a hedge. The difference in us and paying our tithes and offerings is that Yahweh puts a hedge around us, and nothing can eat the field, the vine, before it's time. That's the difference. And a lot more is attached with that other people don't have. All right? So it says, and when he had brought him down, behold, they were spread abroad upon all the earth, eating and drinking and dancing, because of all the great spoil land of the Philistines, and out of the land of Judah. And David smote them from twilight even unto the evening of the next day. And there escaped not a man of them, save 400 young men, which rode upon camels and fled. And David did what? Now, did Yahweh tell him he was going to recover? Listen, 30 and 18. And David recovered all that the Amalekites had carried away. And David rescued his 2 wives. And there was nothing lacking to them, neither small nor great, neither sons nor daughters, neither spoil nor anything that they had taken to them. David recovered all. Now, this is really not the crux of and circumstances of how David continuously, how he has the balance to deal with situations. He just come out of another battle. He's tired. Yes, he has recovered all, but David still has to remain focused even after the battle. He could not get lax. Because look at some more situations. 30 and 20. And David took all the flocks and the herds which they drave before those other cattle, and said, this is David's spoil. Okay, David got more than what he recovered. All right, because remember, they took out of David's camp, but they also took from the Philistines as well. So, and David came to the 200 men. Remember the 200 men that got faint and couldn't go the rest of the way, but they came as far as they could. Remember this? Remember that situation? Look at this. Look at David. Look at his mind. All right? And David came to the 200 men, which were so faint that they could not follow David, whom they had made also to abide at the brook Besor. And they went forth to meet David and to meet the people that were with him. And when David came near to the people, he saluted them. And David, all right, David gave honor to the people that couldn't go all the way. But you know what we do? All those who started out with me, okay? Those who started out with you, everything ain't a conspiracy. Everything ain't negative. All right? Listen, when you first open a ministry, people outgrow you. Or you might outgrow them. Was just there in the first part of your ministry to help you feel encouraged. And you become more knowledgeable, you may become more knowledgeable for them. They may have to still be somewhere else, but they can come and be in the first part, in the baby part of your ministry and start out with you. But maybe they can't go the rest of the way because of your great work. And when you begin to get into your great work, sometimes once you get going, you just take off. And you take off faster than the people. All right? And so what Yahweh will do is he'll begin to give you the next influx of people that's going to go the rest of the way, that can carry that type of weight with you. Listen, people who are just starting out, they can carry that beginning type of weight. But people who's going to go the rest of the way with you, maybe those who started out with you, that the rest of that is too heavy, is too great. All right? So we have to stop thinking so negative all the time. But listen, go back and encourage those. Sister, I know you ain't been here, brother. I know you ain't been here. I know you at another ministry. But I just want to call and I just want to thank you for being with me when I stayed out. When I started out. I just want to thank you for that. I really appreciate how you was with me the first 6 months. All right, so that will encourage them. Maybe they just a beginning setter. Maybe they just called to just pastor was starting a ministry, all right, and this one pastor, all right, I'm not going to say names, but he sent some of his people, like 50 people, over to the other pastor's ministry to get that pastor going. And then when that pastor filled up his ministry, the people that were sent went back home. All right, that wasn't bad. That wasn't negative. The 50 people that were sent, they were sent to get it going. They were mostly sent to pay their tithes and their offerings. All right, and for there to be a physical body to encourage, all right, the pastor, because you need encouragement like that. All right, so this other pastor, whom I've always said he really should be a bishop because he started many ministries in Indianapolis, but you can just call him brother. So you don't even have to call him pastor. He just got a doctorate degree, honorary doctorate. But you can go up to him and say, brother so-and-so. I don't want to say his name because I don't like talking about people's business, but there's some part of that I know we can all learn from. He sent his people so they can be able physical bodies to get the ministry going with tithes and offering and be an encouragement to the pastor so the pastor can get a teaching rhythm, all right, a preaching rhythm, all right, so he can get some, so he can get some, what's the word I'm talking about? I'm dying down, so that's what's happening, you all. So he can get some experience in preaching and teaching and leading a congregation of people. So there will be some steady people there, and he'll begin to get his mind, all right, set up on how to pastor people. Because there's more to pastoring people beyond what you see right now coming before you. Throughout the whole week, you're wondering, you know the faces, you're familiar with the character, you're familiar with the people, and sometimes you've talked to some people, and so you kind of gather your sermons and your teachings according to the people that's there and what they're going through, and so you look at the people that's there and you determine how you're going to feed them. And the other pastor knew that he needed this to get going. When he got going, the other people went back. They didn't finish. They started out, but they didn't finish. All right? Let us learn from some things and quit being so negative. All right. So, 21. And David came to the 200 men which were so faint that they could not follow David, whom they had made also to abide at the brook Besor. And they went forth to meet David and to meet the people that were with him. And when David came near to the people, he saluted them. All right? Then answered all the wicked men. All right? These are the ones that went on with David. Look at their attitude. Then the wicked men and men of Belial, of those that went with David, and said, because they went not with us, we will not give them all of the spoil that we have recovered, save to every man his wife and his children, that they may lead them away and depart. Then said David, you shall not do so, my brethren, with that which Yahweh hath given us, who have preserved us and delivered the company that came against us into our hand. For who will hearken unto you in this matter? But as his part is that goeth down to the battle, so shall his part be that tarrieth by the stuff. They shall part alike. All right? And it was so from that day forward that he made it a statute and an ordinance for Israel unto this day. I want you to see how David is maintaining, operating out of the higher self. This situation, David could have been so bitter and so angry about what he just been through. He's tired. He just come from grieving. He just coming from the same people that he had to take with him to fight. Prior, he had to come from a place of them stoning him. David, I'm telling you, we got to learn from this, all right? How to stay encouraged and how to stay focused in the battle. 26, now get ready to wrap up. And when David came to Ziklag, he sent out a spoil unto the elders of Judah. All right? We have always blessed our elders. Our culture, it's not all about being Hebrew. It's about the essence of how we were concerned of mishpachah, how we're concerned about people, our elders. David did not only bless the 200 that couldn't go the rest of the way, but he also had in mind, listen, when we get back, we're going to bless the elders. Because you know why? It was that elder that gave him words of wisdom in time of need. It was that elder that David sat at his feet and listened to his words of wisdom in times. David didn't come to all the wisdom and the knowledge that he knew by his own. There were elders that he talked to. There were the mothers. There were the imams. All right? There were the mothers, and there were the does and the dodas, the aunts and the uncles. There were the abbas, the fathers. All right? Our culture, there's so much to us. Listen, not now, but the reason why a lot of people say, I want to go back to Africa. What we're really trying to get back is to the essence, the culture of when there was togetherness and unity, and people had pride in who they were. All right? It wasn't all about your knowledge. It's about, man, they have a spirit. They have a life. They have an essence about them that I want to relate to, that I want to go back to being concerned with mishpachah, wife, and all the stuff that we have been introduced to. The world has introduced us to lust and all this stuff that hasn't given us the essence of who we are. So Africa is that essence that we're trying to escape from lust. We're trying to escape from temptation. We're trying to escape from backbiting, and we're trying to escape from betraying one another, lying on one another. When we say we want to go back to Africa, there was an essence where everybody had a respect for one another. They had a respect for their elders. They had a reverence for their children. And the husband had a reverence for their wives, and the wives reverenced their husband. That's all we're trying to get back to. When nobody went hungry. Nobody, if I got something to eat, you got something to eat. If I got something you need, you got it. That's what we're trying to get back to. We're not really trying to get back what we think we're trying to get back to. That we understood, listen, I don't care because I'm the main one who was able to lead, but the essence of who I am, whatever I get is for my community. It's not all about me, my, and I. What I have done, what I am doing. And it's just, I ain't going to be concerned about nobody else. We can learn from David. All right, 20 and 26. Spoil to the elders of Judah, even to his friends. Even to his friends. Saying, behold, look at what he's happy to do. He said, behold, a present for you of the spoil of the enemies of Yahweh. He said, behold, I got a present all he just been through and done. Behold, he runs. I got a present for you, elder. I got a present for you, my friends. Oh, this is, make me want to tear up, you all. Make me want to tear up. We are losing the essence of who we are. Yahweh has called us to be a priest unto the nations in so many ways. And we're missing the mark by that other stuff that don't mount, as my mama would say too. a hill of beans. It don't amount to. Listen, all that stuff don't amount to. All right, let me wrap up. To them which were in Beit El, and to them which were in the south Raymond, and to them which were in Jethil, and to them which were in Aroel, and to them which are in Sifmoth, and to them which were in Eshtemoa, and to them which were in Rahab, and to them which were in the cities of Jerahmeelites, and to them which were in the cities of the Kenites. These his friends that he gave presents to. And to them which were in Hormah, and to them which were in Karasham, and to them which were in Athah. In the last verse. And to them which were in Hebron, and to all the places where David himself and his men were wont to hunt. All right, so I'm wrapping up. This is what I want to close with. I want to encourage you. I want to listen. Listen, we're in a tough time. I know by reestablishing the name of Yahweh, we're doing that's a great word. I know we want to do some great visual work, but sticking to Yahweh, all right, and carrying the name and not fluctuating. You're doing a great work. You're doing a great work by spreading Yahweh's name. And you're going to have opposers, and you're going to have enemies. And when you're having these opposers and these enemies, it's going to seem like more is against you than there are more for you. Within that, you're going to come across some days of discouragement. All right? And you're going to say, what is the use of all this? I'm not reaping nothing. People are against me. Nobody understands, me carrying the name of Yahweh or knowing about the name of Yahweh. And because I don't have the producing like others have, the producing of walking with JC, because I come up against, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I come up against. And you all may see the post on my Facebook. Oftentimes, this is what happened. First, let me say that I have too much factual knowledge. See, all I need is factual knowledge. I don't need gain to establish truth. Truth is truth whether you have financial prosperity or success. Listen, if I'm never successful, if I'm never prosperous, all right, if I never achieve the goal that I set out for myself, this does not negate the fact about who Yahweh is in the very existence of Yahweh. Yahweh has established who Yahweh will be, who Yahweh is, and who Yahweh is always going to be. I don't need to prosper to know the truth about who Yahweh is. Yahweh don't have to prosper me to establish his great name. You see what I'm saying? Like David. Oftentimes David should have never been through all that if he's walking with the great I am. If the great I am has called him, why is upon who Yahweh is. Yahweh is. And so what I come across in my life, all right, I want for nothing. I want for nothing. I lack nothing. I'm not where other people are who may be in their other faith beliefs. But I have enough know-all, enough knowing about the Creator that I can stand and go to my grave on the name of Yahweh. There's too much information. There's too much knowledge. And there's just too much of something within me to say that Yahweh is the existing one. I don't need any. I started out a way, all right? But that's Yahweh's way. But I know what I've come to know about the I am. The I am of Abraham, Isaac, all right, and Yaakov. I know that Yahweh is true. I know that Yahweh lives. And so I just don't need what I desire to have, but my desire, listen to this, like David, my desire is for my mishpachah. My desire, my prosperity, my success, my achievements, because of where I am in life, everything that I do now is for the inheritance of my mishpachah. To lead. If I so happen to transition before my husband, I want to leave something. All right? It's not for me anymore. This isn't for me. The study and the knowledge, the coming forth. I know Yahweh in the very essence of who Yahweh is. Everything I do, I am a third and fourth. I'm a fourth generation aunt. I have nieces and nephews 4 generations away that Yahweh has allowed my eyes to see. I always say I just want to see 3 and 4 generations. To a third, I'm just 50, so I may see more. All right? Together, me and my husband, we have grandchildren. I want to leave them something. Because that's what the Torah tells us to do. All right? But the way that Yahweh does it, he does it in a way to put you on a path that your children and your children's children may follow the same path to get the same result. All right? It's not a quick fix microwave drive-through. What we want instantaneously always in order to have what we want to have, substance and things and stuff. All right? It's not that other way. And so when people don't understand, they say, well, Pastor G, oh, you're so anointed. Why don't you have? You're so gifted. You're so this and I say, Yahweh's timing. You should be traveling. Oh, you should be doing this. You should be doing that. You should be doing. I say Yahweh's timing. It's Yahweh's because I'm on another playing field. I'm on another path, and this path is an inheritance that with my children may know the path, so they can get on the path, so they can put their children on the path. So. To nobody. Just get it quick, bam. Get it done quick, bam. But nobody knows how to walk it out. You know that dance, walk it out. No, nobody knows how to walk it out anymore. All people just, stick it in the microwave, bag of popcorn. You can ask my husband. I only like popcorn microwave. I only like my popcorn in the microwave. I got an old pot that he was gonna throw away. He said, this pot ain't no good no more. So I don't know, that pot's the best popcorn. All right, I get my oil. I got my old-fashioned popcorn. I don't want it quick. I want it pop. I want it pop the way that it tastes so much better. All right, that's what I came through. That microwave stuffs, and sometimes don't taste right, you know. But what am I saying? Let me wrap up. In Yah, David had come to learn Yah from a little bitty boy. David, anointed. But his beginning was in the field with the sheep, dirty, ruddy, away from his brothers. All right, he was the one, but while he was sitting on that hill or in the field, monitoring those sheep, he came up with songs and poetry. He learned how to pray. He knew how to commune with nature. All right, the back end that don't nobody never see. All right, this is what David had built a relationship. So when he came, even as a little boy, because of how Yahweh prepared him in the process, that Yahweh was preparing him, and he didn't even know that he was being prepared for battle. He came up and was supposed to give that food to his brothers, and his brothers and had a situation. David said, oh, I know what to do. Because in the back, where nobody's seen him, nobody paid attention, and he got the most dirtiest job. All right? He was the last one. He had to tend to the sheep, but tending to the sheep and doing the job that nobody else wants to do prepared him to come up against Goliath. His first battle. And he was prepared to do what he needed to do, all right, to get the great work done, all right, in order to win the battle. And he began to win battles after that. What am I saying? I don't know. We're not sergeants of the army. We're not, where we are. But we're all going to encounter something in our life that may try to hinder us. Sometimes there's hindrance and obstacles and stumbling blocks and hurdles and there are things that put in our way, and there are people that's put on our path or they try to discourage us, and things don't work out the way we plan, and so we get discouraged and we throw in the towel. But one thing with Yahweh, if you keep walking with Yahweh and do what the Holy Spirit tells you to do in that moment, even when it don't make sense. I'm close with this. You're going to have to learn. We all going to have to learn. All right? Until we transition over, you're going to be encouraging yourself in Yahweh. Even those walking with you, some may turn around. They can't go the rest of the way with you. All right? And then some who may be helping you, but may be discouraging you at the same time, like the men that helped David win the battle. But yet, when David had to come and make a decision, do what David wanted to do, that was discouragement from them. Oh, don't give them that. That's discouragement. They haven't been with David so long of a time to know how David operates and how he functions and know that David would do something like that. Those are the naysayers. Yeah, they're with you, but they naysay. They're with you, helping you, but at the same time, they come up against every decision that you try to make. Yeah, they're with you, helping you, but they got something negative to say about everything. If Yahweh give you something, no, Yahweh ain't give you that. But they with you, and they helping you, but at the same time, they're not encouraging the decisions that Yahweh is giving you. That's what you're going to have to overcome. You're going to have to overcome and encourage yourself beyond the voices. You're going to have to stick to the voice of the Ruach HaKadosh and not the voices that speak to you, that tell you that you can't and that it ain't and that you won't and it will never work, it will never be. Listen, stick to when you first heard that voice to say, do this in my name. When the voice came to you and you was excited and said yes, along the way, if you do this in my name, I promise to bless you. But along the way, we forget about the first command. Do this. Be of good encouragement. All right? Be strong and of good encouragement. We forget that first voice, the first love that gave you, I'm going to do it. Along the way, though. Along the way, I want to help you to deal with along the ways. A lot of discouragement, a lot of stress. And people that don't understand you, they're going to want to stone you. They're going to, when Yahweh's telling you something, they'll stone you, they'll throw rocks. Rocks with their mouth. All right? I want to get you beyond that. I want to get you through. Lo, I walk through the valley of the shadow of the death. I will fear. No, I want to get you walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Some situations in our lives are the valley of the shadow of death. That sometimes it just seems like it's just too hard. It's too hard and I'm not going to make it through. I want to encourage you. Be encouraged. Learn how to encourage yourself in Yahweh. Do what Yahweh did. Yahweh said, go to Yahweh about the situation. Shall I pursue? Shall I not pursue? Shall I go forward? Shall I not go forward? And accept the answer. Even if it's an answer that you don't understand, accept it and be satisfied with that because Yahweh is going to see you through. Be encouraged. Praise Yah. Hallelujah. I do pray that this has blessed you. All right. I do pray that you be strengthened. I want to see you make it. Whoever it is up on the sound of my voice, I want to see you. I'm not one of those. I want to see you grow. I want to see you make it. I want to see you pursue. I want to see you conquer. And I want to see you push past all those naysayers. All right? I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. But learn how to pray and talk to Yahweh for yourself. Selah, Selah. May Yahweh keep you. May Yahweh bless you. May Yahweh's face shine upon you and show you much favor. In this way, they should put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Shabbat, Shalom.